Well, good morning to all the plants lovers and enthusiasts out there. This is a lovely day for me to do a video on my propagation of these two Scindapsus plants. Over here on my left is the Moonlight Truebii or Truebii Moonlight. The leaves are really fresh and healthy looking. It's thick and leathery, dark green over here, and over this side here you can see that these are new leaves. This has been in Spaghnum Moss in this Tupperware for about 4 to 5 weeks, and it is doing extremely well from what I can observe. And over here, this is my silvery end. It's also been around for a couple of weeks, and it is doing well. You can see that there are new shoots coming up from here. Also in Spaghnum Moss, 100%. Let's take a look at some of these other pots of silvery end that I have over here. Also in Spaghnum Moss in pots, all right, just a couple of weeks old. Over here too, lovely leaves. It is rather a bit rough compared to the Truebii Moonlight. It is smoother and waxier. This is a bit rough, and you can feel the texture. A silver over here is it's more concentrated towards the apex, right at the tip of this leaf over here, maybe the third. Sometimes you can see a huge patch of silver, a concentrated as well as also a patch of it all the way from the apex to the center of the leaf. Lots of silver. And this is another of my Truebii. All right, this is rather larger. Let me just pan it over here again. Right, the silver are all there. And finally, over this side, another a wine of silvery end. It is a long wine, and I just put it onto this plastic container and just smother it with the Spaghnum Moss. All right, the reason why this propagation video is quite simple. I just want to show the success of it using Spaghnum Moss. I think we should not fear using Spaghnum Moss to propagate these lovely plants, because you can actually overwater. You can check this out. Spaghnum Moss overwater it, sometimes even to the point of flooding it just a bit onto the base of these containers, and yet you will not be afraid of the root rotting. Okay, in a little while I'm going to show the roots of these plants to you, so that you'll be able to gauge how good this medium is, Spaghnum Moss, for propagation. I'm going to turn this over. All right, this plant's over. I'm one-handed. Check out the roots over here. All right, it's all over the place. Okay, and this is really good. And this is the silvery end. Let me just turn it over. Right, this Spaghnum Moss is still wet on my hands. I just let this moss just to fall away. You can see the roots over here, right? It's doing well, right? And very soon I'm going to just pot this silvery end that's been propagated into a nursery pot together with the Spaghnum Moss. And over this side here, another Truebii. All right, check out the root system. Just a couple of weeks is fantastic. All right, I'm going to remove this Scindapsus silvery end from this propagation box. This is a long wine. I prefer a long wine because it's going to look lush when it is placed in a pot, especially when I just wine it around the pot. So they got quite a number of leaves there. And let's check out the root system over here. Right, can you see the roots? It's very good. It's long. And over the other side, this is even better. You can see how long the roots are. Okay, let me just alright, pan it in. See the roots from here all the way into here. And this is the result of a couple of weeks of propagating this silvery ant in a box filled with sphagnum moss, which is moist or wet most of the time. Alright, enjoy your propagation.